Hi YouTube, this is Robinarts1 here, and today I'm going to talk about The Wolfman. I watched this film last night, and I'm going to share my thoughts. So, the film came out in 2010, and is about, and is about Ben Talbot, who is a actor who comes back to his home of Blackmore um, to find out who murdered his brother on behalf of his brother's wife, Gwen Conliffe. And the movie is based off the classic werewolf film based off the same name. The movie it's okay. It's not by far my most favourite film ever. No, but the film for what it is decent. Um, and it's basically about Ben Talbot coming back to Blackmore to discover who murdered his brother, and he basically is bitten by this animal shaped like a wolf, and it plays upon the theme of curses being passed down to the family, through the family, and how, because the Talbot family are believed to be cursed because Talbot's mother died in a very savage attack, and as did Ben's brother. And it's believed that this is done through the curse of the werewolf. And it uses many of the werewolf mythology to create a very heartwarming story. Because you can see Ben Talbot is a man whose psyche is very damaged. And, like, he saw his mum die in the hands of his father. He spent much of his youth in an asylum because I think his father put him there. I'm not quite sure, but I think his father put him in this asylum. And Talbot he's in a bit of a damaged psyche state. And we also see that Ben Talbot is a very noble man, because he realizes that he's falling in love with Gwen Conliffe, and this is his brother's fiancée, and he does the very noble thing and doesn't try and fall in love with her. I like him for this because his nobility is something to admire, unlike his father, who isn't quite as noble. And Ben Talbot's relationship with his father is very strained. Like, his father is very distant, and so my thoughts on Del Toro is, again, he played a very, very noble Ben Talbot. And I learned to really, really like the character. Anthony Hopkins, however, was really, really good. He played very, very well the strange yet wise father. And a very interesting villain. Because he's fought to control. Oh, spoilers, by the way. He's fought to control his animal side. Like, he's fought to control the werewolf within him. And it's caused him a lot of trouble over the years. Because he killed his wife due to this savagery. And we can see that, like his son, he too is a savage, is broken, and yet he chooses to embrace his wolf side whilst Ben Talbot doesn't choose the wolf side. And we also see that the Packmaster and Alpha in the Wolfman, he's very much in control of the situation. And it's very, very interesting. Emily Blunt as Gwen, she was okay. In some of the shots, she looked very attractive, particularly in the Victorian dress. If those of you who don't know me, or don't follow, I actually very much love the Victorian style. Like, I absolutely love the Victorian era. She just plays such a very, very nice, warm-hearted character who tries to help Ben really. He tries to fight this estranged family that she's put herself in, and like Ben, she is a very noble character and is trying to understand this family. And finally we go to Hugo Weaving. Now, Hugo Weaving isn't really that great in this story. He's sort of like just there, and he's thrust into this universe that he doesn't understand. But I liked the fact that this man is a man of science, and he comes from London, and he's trying to understand this folklore. He doesn't understand, like, what the Wolfman is, because in his rational mind, he thinks, kill the beast. And it's very interesting at the end that he becomes the beast. But for much of the time, I don't know, I just didn't really get him. I didn't get his motivations. Like, they say that he was on the Ripper case, based off Jack the Ripper, who was a very famous Yorkshire Yorkshire serial killer in Britain history. But they don't really do anything with that, and it's just sort of there. All in all, this is a alright film. I wouldn't say it's particularly perfect, but it's an okay film. And I think it does a lot with the werewolf themes that are certainly really, really good. So, thank you for listening to me, and I shall see you all later. Bye.